welcome back, or if you're new to the show, also a big welcome. Today, AF1 J20. So we already did the J36, the J50, and now also the J20. I saw the J series when this one actually was on sale on AliExpress, only like €33, including shipping to the Netherlands. So personally, I thought like, hey, why not? This is quite a cool opportunity to get a model for quite a decent price. It's 1/72 scale also. Box art, quite the same as the J36 and J50, really nice. And some base information, and also the same carrier handle style. Not very heavy package, I have to say, but then again, let's dig into it together. Let's see what it is and see if it's worth your money. Alrighty guys, so the J20, the box art, really straightforward. The box is a bit dented. Came all the way from China, directly from AliExpress, from a Spanish, I think, warehouse, but it's a direct order from the Chinese sources. So that's really cool. Yeah, box as always, the same boring box. I do like the new style of tabbing, so the tab's a bit like Hobby Master uses it. That's well done, and also the box is really well protected because it did a shipment and hardly any damage. So the J20, I don't own one yet. I always wanted one of these because I think it's a very pretty looking jet. This one is a bit more oily than the rest of them that I had. It's like a bit of a silicone oil they put on there, which is really good. Now you already see some movable parts, so that's going to be interesting. Even the canopy is openable from this one, so that's really cool. No pilot, by the way, but I can live with that. It's a lot lighter also. Wow. The wheels are already pre-installed, so that's a bit of a waste. And also the wheels, one of them is a bit crooked. Now this one, as I mentioned, it was only like €33, so yeah. With shipping, I'm not going to complain too much about quality. Again, a missile base like the J50, so that's really cool. Let's see if I can get this one also open. Yeah, also with magnets, so that's really nice. So a lot of movable, openable parts again. Front flaps are movable, but I'm not gonna take the gamble with them. They feel a bit flimsy. The canopy is openable. Not much detail on the side. They're quite black and dull. Also, the canopy glass itself is quite thick. But for a plane of €33, not gonna complain. Looks really good. Details are quite straightforward and simple. Let's close all these hatches. Now the wheels you cannot fold away, unfortunately. And the rear rudders are movable. At least this one is. This one is a lot harder. This one is stuck. But this one is. Actually can move way too far, so yeah, unrealistic. But I have to say, for the price, really nice little model. There's a lot more plastic on here than I think. There is some metal in here, some substructure metal, but for the rest, it's a lot of plastic also. But also a mix of diecast and plastic, so not bad, not bad. I'm going to clean her up a little bit in a second after the video. Now the same type of stand that we saw on other planes from them, only this one has no screw hole extra. So here you have a finished stand. Yeah, always good quality. It's die cast, so that's really cool. So stand goes in on the bottom. Quite fat knobs, I have to say, that have to go into the plane. Not really perfect fitting, but as all of the AF1s, they have this super high angle, which is not bad. So let's go to the circle review. So there you have it, the J20. I'm gonna see if we can bring them all together upstairs, just to show you guys the differences between the models that they have. I have to say, this one being like €33, it's a lot more justified than the other ones. I think the J50 was around €80 and the J36 was around 100 almost. So I have to say, yeah, in price configuration, this one is justified. €33, I think you have a really cool J20. So recommend it. I don't say anything bad about it. The price justifies it really well. And I have to say, there is a lot more detail to these little things. The only thing I hate is that the wheels are already under it, but there are multiple models from AF1 that have this setup already pre-installed. Mainly the older ones, I have to say, the later ones have already magnet pull. So please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. We're going to go upstairs in a second, of course, and show you guys a little bit all the J models on next to each other.